again you haven't seen some of the trending stories online, it's a lot. It's a lot. It really is a lot. And of course, we start with Mama Olive, or Tatiana Karanja, who is the mother of 3 beautiful girls, and they all just look so, they're so cute. You just want to pinch their cheeks. However, the sad story is, it seems their father is not part of the picture, and he hasn't been part of the picture for quite a while. I'm speaking about, of course, none other than Wayne Mutiso, who is known to be a real estate guru, but he has decided he will not be a guru to his children because he has dipped right out of the picture. And this is not the first, second, or third time. They've seemed to have a lot of mishaps in their relationship. I mean, 7 years plus of them being together has caused a lot of a rift even for us as people. We have a sour taste in our mouth because it's always the same story. They break up, she goes on a bender, either she goes on a physical bender where she is fully in the gym, she's fully like working out and giving her best and doing her best and speaking about growth and all of that. And then a few minutes later, guess what? She's pregnant again, and she has another baby on the way. And then again, after that baby is born, things are cute for a while, and then another breakup happens, and then again she goes on another bender, and she's going through it, and we can see it on the internet. She's always so vulnerable with her stories. And then guess what? Fast forward, boop, another baby on the way. So it seems that the relationship has been one of those which, again, she's not been very vocal about for a long time until now. And I think that this is kind of us coming to the point of realizing this time it could be it, because she's always been very tight-lipped about Mr. Mutiso. She's always tried to keep his name out of our mouths. She's always tried to keep his life and his story private. But now she's coming up with a little bit of admission. We're like, yeah, maybe this is the time that she actually does leave. And if she does, power to her, because Tatiana Karanja is one of those people who you feel her story. You know, you see her actually struggling to wake up, struggling to go to the gym, struggling to raise her 3 little babies, and now she's gone so far as to homeschool 3 daughters. Homeschooling is not easy. You are the teacher, you are the mother, and you are still the disciplinarian. It can be quite a handful. So anyway, on this interview with Lynn Goge, she actually speaks a lot about her relationship, including that she saw this one coming. Like she was so heartbroken in this relationship that on this particular instance, when they actually broke up, when he asked for them to break up, she really didn't feel that bad. You know, she was just like, yeah, okay, I get it, you do you, boo-boo. And it is one of those situations where I'm like, I don't want people to heal in this way. You don't have to be broken and broken and broken so much that whenever you are broken again, you're kind of going like, yeah, I'm kind of used to it at this rate. You know, it is what it is, and this is how we roll. It really shouldn't be the case. Anyway, she says, I definitely saw it coming at the point where we ended things. We had been going through things for the past 7 years. I saw it coming. I had been through heartbreak in the relationship, and the time that this happened, my body was so ready that I didn't go through heartbreak. Like this is painful to even read, because honestly, that we shouldn't normalize pain. We shouldn't normalize this kind of pain, specifically pain being inflicted by someone else upon us. She actually went so far as to disclose even more information about how she's raising her children, and she said that her mother and dad have been such strongholds in her relationship with her children. The dad is almost practically there every other day, and she did move out from her parents' house, and she's now living in her own house. Beautiful house, by the way. I love the Labu vibes. She said that the father and the children are not in any relation. They don't really see each other anymore. And she even goes so far as to say that Olive has been asking about her dad. She's been wanting to be with her dad. Imani has also wanted to be with her dad.
Marley.
Oh, sorry. Marley, the second child, has also wanted to see the dad, but she doesn't quite understand what is happening. The dynamics are quite foggy. But lucky for her, the last baby does not feel that, because she wasn't even he wasn't really part of their family even when he was leaving. She said that her dad is, again, the stronghold of their family. He's always supportive, but there is no support coming from the actual father of the children and his side of the family. They've completely ended that. There is no contact whatsoever. None of them wants to really be part of it anyway. Anyway, she says in finality that 7 years of dating has led to her being resilient to heartbreak, and again, so sad. I really feel bad for this whole situation. Honestly, thankful for parents who support their children, because imagine raising 3 daughters on your own. Right after a heartbreak, you are still running your own business as a photographer. You are still running your own life as, you know, as an active member of society. And all of these things are happening all at once. It can be quite a task to juggle. So shout out to her parents as well. And I want to know from you, have you been in a situation where, you know, it's been rough, but you've had a support system? And have you also been in a situation where it's been so painful to be in a relationship with someone that once they left, you're kind of just like, I can breathe now? Because that is exactly the kind of energy I'm getting from Tatiana right now.
Yeah, I have been a follower of Tatiana Karanja ever since forever. I'd even go as far as saying when it was just her and Olive.
Yep.
When Olive was just a tiny little baby. As in, I have seen her life progress over the years. And I remember I followed her when I was very young because I really liked the content creation, the friendship with This Is S and everything. Sharon Mundia, as in she was such a good content creator. She was very relatable. Fast forward, it seemed like she was, you know, as much as content creators try to think that we don't see through the things that they post, they really filter out what they want us to see and what they don't want us to see. We could really see she was in a vulnerable state. And then here she is pregnant with her second born child, and this man dips. This man dipped while she was pregnant with the second-born child, and it was so. I felt so bad. I mean, there's a way she tells her story. There's a way she shares her life. You just feel like you're a part of it. This is your little sister. You feel like you're going to just box that man. She has the child. He was in the delivery room for whatever reason, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. But anyway, it's none of my business. Fast forward, she is into her fitness life. She is looking fine, but then she was glowing. She did a whole thing, as in she transformed her life. She had a routine and everything. She was really coming back into the old Tatiana. And then this man came back into her life. And as soon as he came back, she was pregnant again. And then he dipped. And I remember being so angry and being so triggered. I was like, do I unfollow her? Like, what is it?
I did. Honestly, true. I did. I unfollowed her because
I was like, do I unfollow her? Do I mute her? Because I was so triggered when I thought that all this progress that we've been working hard. We've been working hard.
Oh, damn.
And then this man comes back again and just does what he did.
Again.
And I remember being so angry and then asking myself, why am I so mad? And it's not my life, you know? What about my life do I need to fix? You know? And for a hot minute, I was like, you know, I'm going to mute you for a hot minute because I would feel so bad anytime she'd come online.
It's crying. It's
and
oh God.
Share all the stories of heartbreak and how she's having such a difficult time. And I'm like, girl, I feel you. I sympathize with you. And then I remember I have also been in love with somebody, and I have also done some ghetto things. I have had my own Krishan and Blueface type of situation, so I'm not one to judge. But either way, I am happy. I am so happy for her. She seems like she has a very good support system, and that's all good, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to you. You've taken us through the journey.
Yeah.